27-year-old dog walker Tyson Garcia is accused of taking more than a walk around the neighborhood. After dropping off the pooches right behind me, police say he ran away with more than $190,000 worth of his client's precious jewels. A new campaign called Recycle Everything is going to save you money. Here's why. When you skip the black and always use the blue to recycle, it's going to eliminate the waste that goes to landfills, which in turn is going to save taxpayers at least $60 million by 2017. A military chaplain from Ukraine is visiting local Ukrainian Catholic churches, in which the defense said they will work on their case all through the weekend. Owego Town Supervisor Don Castellucci told me yesterday that he thinks the town board should hold a public hearing. This project has been going on for 3 years, and one of the exits that has stayed closed is exit 4. But once certain parts of phase 1 are done and completed, the exit will open, which will create better traffic flow. 45 different people from 27 different countries became America's newest citizens. Experts have told me that this pipe could last a very long time, but because of debris and massive amounts of rain, it ended up collapsing. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Donnie Dwyer. Testimony continued in the trial of Cal Harris, the Owego businessman accused of second-degree murder for the disappearance of his estranged wife, Michelle, in September of 2001. Today, the prosecution called 4 witnesses to the stand, including Michelle's brother, Greg Taylor, and another key witness, Michael Myers. He was the first officer to speak with Cal Harris the morning his wife was reported missing. Sam Blywise was at Schoharie County Court and has more.
During cross-examination continues Tuesday morning.
With St. Patrick's Day just around the corner, Binghamton Mayor Rich David is honoring a local pipe band. The band is celebrating its 10th anniversary, and the mayor proclaimed today as the Edward P. Maloney Memorial Pipe Band Day. The band is comprised of 30 bagpipers, 25 drummers, and 10 color guard members, making it one of the largest bands in America. The band is known for performing in many parades, college graduations, as well as funerals for fallen officers.
And one of the members down today.
The pipe band will be marching in the Binghamton St. Patrick's Day Parade on March 7th. 45 people from 27 different countries became America's newest citizens. They were sworn in this morning inside a Binghamton County courtroom. 8 of the 27 have requested a name change. The new citizens recited the 25 Pledge of Allegiance and Oath of Citizenship. They were also reminded of their new rights, such as the right to free speech, right to free assembly, and the right to vote.
I feel that I am in college.
Pettiford says she looks forward to voting, calling it the most valuable part of citizenship. A Binghamton University freshman hopes to break into the world of local politics by running for District 4 of City Council. Conrad Taylor announced his candidacy this afternoon at the Peacemaker stage downtown, and dozens of students and community members flocked to show their support. Taylor says that some of the issues he would like to address are blight and getting a grocery store on the north side. Taylor says that it's important to bridge the gap between students and local politics, and that his youth could work to his advantage.
Well, I think that transition.
Conrad Taylor says that for his campaign, he plans on knocking on every door in his district. He will also be holding Conrad on Your Corner events, where he'll be available to answer questions at a local corner store or coffee shops. This week marks the beginning of Lent, which means a favorite dish is back in the spotlight. Our Lindsay Rachel tells us what a local church is cooking up in its kitchen.
Hand-pinched potato.
The jury got the case this morning and were deliberating well into the afternoon until 3:45 when they sent a note to the judge with their verdict. They decided that Senator Tom Libous was guilty on one account of lying to the FBI in his Albany office on June 24th, 2010.
It's disappointing, but it's the system, and I play by the rules, and I'm going to play by the rules. So we'll figure that out. I'll have to talk with the Senate and figure out how that happens. But certainly, if I didn't tell you that was disappointing, it is.
We were treated fairly here, even if I don't agree with everything that took place, even if I don't agree with the verdict.
Now, this felony conviction means the senator is removed from the state Senate. He was first elected in Binghamton in 1988.
Say thank you for sticking with me. They've been very good to me. They've been very supportive to me, and from the bottom of my heart, They've been great. They've been great.
Before being sentenced in a few months, the senator and his attorney, Paul Dionysian, can make a motion in this case within the next 30 days.
We're going to make a decision whether to pursue those arguments, because we do have many factual issues, we have many legal issues, and again, in time we'll make that decision. I'm not someone, and I don't want my client to make any decision right away.
Even though not mentioned in the trial, Tom Libis still has terminal prostate cancer, and this verdict is just another battle he must face in his life.
He's exhibited tremendous strength throughout this whole process, and I think it's one of the messages here is that if you are going to be accused, if you are going to go through the system, be as kind and gracious and exhibit the strength that Tom did over the last year, and I bear witness to that.
A sentencing date has been set for Friday, October 30th at 2:30 in the afternoon to decide whether Tom Libis will get up to 5 years in prison. He will continue on bail, and he will not be allowed to serve on Senate. Reporting in White Plains, Donnie Dwyer, Fox 40 HD News.
Very right.
Ian McKeever rescued this ailing horse 14 years ago. Now healthy and strong, the two are best friends and business partners.
I've worked with horses all my life. Once they're in your blood, forget about it.
Day and night, the duo caters to tourists willing to shell out $100 an hour to take a horse and carriage ride around Central Park. These four women came from London.
Watching American movies and stuff in New York, you see them going around the park in the horse and carriage show. It's very touristy.
Not every ride has a happy ending. Just last week near Columbus Circle, a horse and carriage flipped over, which causes many horse advocates to believe that this industry is unsafe.
Is it worth putting a horse in risk for any seconds of his life? Juliet died, Smoothie died, Charlie died, and they died out here on the streets.
McKeever says protests like the one Wayne Johnson led today are typical, but the controversy isn't stopping him from staying in Central Park.
I know this horse. I didn't have this horse. I have this horse 14 years, but if I know if he wasn't with me, he'd be dead right now.
In Central Park, I'm Donnie Dwyer.